Okay, folks. Hey, welcome, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. This is a special video coming to you with a plea. Again, my name is Sam Ngardu, president for the Ngardu Foundation. A lot of you have been following us over the years, and you've seen the tremendous things that we've been accomplishing, doing, making impact in the lives of people, communities, especially those in Liberia, even here in the Americas. And so this video is not long enough. It's special. It is a special plea to you, the listener, to you, the viewer of this audio. Um, especially those of you who are generous givers, especially those of you who believe in human empowerment, those of you who are educators. This is what we do. This is what we stand for because we make sure every loophole that people normally get away with is tied down. So, as you already are aware, we already have had this fundraiser ongoing for the past 1 week. And so it will soon be coming to a close. And so we don't want to deny you of the opportunity to now be able to be a part of what God is doing, especially through this organization for making the impact in many lives of children, those in Liberia. Students are about to open back to school program in Liberia. It's about to take place. And this is why I'm here as CEO to make a plea. We do have fundraiser going on, a good, huge fundraiser that is making a lot of impact in the lives of people. We call it Ngardu Foundation Back to School Fundraiser. This is it. We want to be able this year to facilitate by helping 50 Liberian struggling children who wants to go to school but cannot afford going to school. Liberia it's not a rich state. Well, it is a rich country, but the resources of the country are not disseminated as it should. So, as a result, there are a lot of struggling Americans, Liberians, a lot of struggling Liberians, parents that have kids that they want to send their kids to school, but they just can't afford anything. They can hardly afford food on the table. And so, because we see these children as future leaders of tomorrow for that nation, that great nation, we, that God has blessed one way or the other, want to rally around support to be able to give them that opportunity to go to school. This is all we are doing as a back to school program. Those of us that live in the diaspora, we know what it means to have a scholarship loan or a student loan. It's in thousands and thousands of dollars. But we have done a good study enough that $10,000 will be able to help close to 50 students. $10,000. Can you imagine that? Think about that. If we are able to raise $10,000, we will be able to have about 50 students this year going to school in Liberia. And we can do this. We can do this. And because of this, I am here as CEO of the Ngardu Foundation, asking you to make a generous donation of any amount, be it US dollars. Those of you who are in Liberia listening to this, the link is below there. If you see us moving below the screen, that is the number to give. You know, that is the mobile number to give. Those of you who are in the diaspora, those of you who are here, these are the various options we have for you to give as well. You can give through Cash App at the dollar sign Gado Foundation. You can use a Zelle at 918-955-5862, or you can just go to GoFundMe.com and search for Sam Gado. Go to GoFundMe.com, search, put in the name Sam Gadu, and it will come up. You can make any generous donation of $20, $50, $100, 500, $1,000, whatever God lays on your heart. And all of you who are here in the US, if you gave, you donate, your donation are tax deductible, right? It's all tax deductible. So just to guarantee your giving, go and give. At the end of the day, who benefits? A child who has no hope of going to school this year will benefit. And that is all we hear. We have a scholarship committee that is set up, a scholarship committee that is solely set up for the vetting of students. Because scholarship uh, uh, applications in Africa, if you are awarding scholarship in Africa, is a little bit different from here in the US. There are a lot of loopholes you need to close. So we have a committee that is solely geared towards that to make sure that it goes to the people that are in dire need, struggling families. That is what we are doing. And it's an open book. It's accountability. We are people who, even on our platforms, we post names and information, accountability as to who's giving what and where the funds are going, who's benefiting. It's open book. We have nothing to hide. So this is because we want you to know that your money is making an impact. Your generous donation is making an impact. So I'm coming here with a plea that God will place on your heart to see wisdom, to see reason and help. Help every child. Help a child. If you want to sponsor a child, we are more than happy. Want two kids, children? Yes. We are opportune to have our kids here go to school in America. They have the best of education. But I grew up as a poor boy, and I know what it means for your parents not to have tuition, and you have the desire to go to school, yet you cannot go. You wake up in the morning, you see your fellow friends, neighbors, you know, taking their kids to school, and you are staying home, not knowing what your future will hold. This is where the Ngadu Foundation comes in. Make a generous donation today of any amount. And just to give you a quick view before I close this, you will see some of these pictures and things that we've done in the past. This is the foundation membership is growing. Look at we've given people clothing, food, shoes, Christmas gift for kids, Ebola. We've done a lot by giving through Ebola medical supplies. In a lot of ways, we help people. These are some of the things that we do. Children, for Christmas, helping kids, orphanages. These are some of the things that we've done in the past. We are doing what they call human empowerment. We are empowering kids how to make stuff that tomorrow they can grow and become entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs. See, skirts, shoes. They are making all these workshops. We're having workshop for all these kids where they assemble at our headquarters and they are able to train. People are there to train them how to make different, band-aids, shoes, hair tie, all of that stuff. Cookies, baking, bakery, all of that stuff. These are the things that the Ngardu Foundation is doing. So we want you to be on board, be able to help, be part of this noble cause. Until then, I look forward to receiving your gifts. Again, the link is right there on the screen. Pass it on, share it to your friends, talk to your loved ones, talk to people that you think, someone that you think is willing, will be willing to help a child go to school this year. Schools open this month of September in Liberia, and we want to make sure that every child that we can reach to goes to school. Thank you. I'm Sam Ngardu.